All right, I got here a 2020 Ford Transit. Customer complaint is it's a no crank. They took the seat off because he was checking the fuses down here. So I can't get in it, and I'm on the side of the road, so it's a little scary. Let's see. Oh, he didn't take it off. You just have to oil it up. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. Let me get in here. All right, so I was trying to help the mobile guy on the phone. All right, so yeah, nothing happens when I try cranking it. Let me just shut this off. Let's just try it in neutral. Still nothing. Okay. All right, let's scan it. All right. All right, so it is a 420. It is a 2020. Ignition switch isn't on. Alright, let's do a scan. Alright, so we got some codes. In the PCM, we have fan 2 control circuit. Could be he was unplugging things, I don't know. Tire pressure, ignition switch. Okay, that would definitely affect stuff. Alright, so let's clear all the DTCs. Alright, now let's try it again. Alright, still nothing. Let's go back into the BCM. Let's see if that code came back for the ignition switch. Alright, read full code. Alright, no continuous. Let's do on-demand self. It's just doing its thing and honk the horn. The dash is going on and off. Alright, everything turned back on. Okay, just right from fog lamp. The ignition switch is not back on. Okay, let's go out of here. We're gonna go to read data stream. I just want to see if it knows what thing we're in and the key. Engine start, normal start, drivability. Engine start disabled, engine not started. Let's see that status. I really need the ignition stuff because that's for a button. Ignition key in, ignition run accessory, ignition run start, ignition switch state, ignition start input circuit. Got some immobilizer stuff also. Yeah, let's just see what happens here. Alright, engine start disabled, engine not started is true. Okay, so it says it's disabled. Okay, that's nothing, that's the button. Okay, ignition key and status, and the key is in the ignition switch cylinder, fine. Ignition run accessory input circuit status is active. If I go to crank, it goes to inactive. Ignition run start input circuit is active the whole time. Okay. Ignition start input circuit stays at inactive. So it doesn't see a crank signal. Now, is that because it's blocking it? Immobilizer sent to BCM, no. Okay, now everything's inactive, off, inactive, inactive. Alright, so it doesn't see. It's not getting a signal. Here we go. Key cylinder ignition switch status prior to debalance. I don't know what that means, but if I go to run, here, off, accessory, run, and if I go to crank, it says fault, invalid ignition state. So something's wrong with the ignition switch. Let me go look up a diagram for the starting. Alright, let's go look up a starting diagram first. Alright, so we have here's the starter relay, which I'm pretty sure is non-serviceable. I think it says in the OE diagram. It's built into the box. That gets, where is it? It gets power from the PCM. The PCM turns it on. And here is the ignition switch right over here. And that gets power from fuse 20. And the start goes from, the start wire is blue and white. So the BCM has to get a power on this blue and white wire. So that's very easy to test this ignition switch. If I pull this cover off and just test right here if I get power, then we'll have to go down to the BCM. And then we'll know. Then we can see is the problem in the BCM or in the ignition switch. Or we're totally on the wrong thing. The only problem is I'm on the side of the road and I'm going to have to get it from this door, which is a little scary. Now I think this fuse feeds everything. So let me see if I can find a separate diagram. Because if that fuse feeds everything, then that fuse is good. Because it sees the key in, it sees the other positions. Let's go to OE. Starting. Alright. Yeah, non-serviceable starter relay. Page 2. Alright, so here's the ignition switch, and it shows it as a full box. So I think this is the whole thing, and really there's only one power coming in. So this power has to be good. Because we know the key in, we know the run start, we just don't know the start itself. So this blue and white wire right here. Alright, let's see how we can get to this without getting killed. Let me shut the car because I don't know what the battery is. Alright, there's just two Torx over here. Alright. Okay, so here I can see the blue and white wire. Alright, we're gonna put this here. Hopefully it's the ground. So one of these is power. Which one? Pin 4, yellow and red. That doesn't make sense unless I'm on the wrong connector. Oh yeah, I am. It's right here. It's this connector. Okay. Let me just pull it out first. Okay, so yellow and red. Okay, so we have a good ground. Wait, there's something tapped in here. Oh boy. Oh, because it's a temperature truck. Okay, so that might not have anything to do with anything. It has a fridge in the back, I think. Alright, so I need to see this blue and white wire. Let's just first see if it starts. It's just a simple unplug. No, okay, so now I can't really fit my test light back here, so I'm just gonna pierce this wire right here. Oh, it's ripped. There we go. I just touched it to pierce it and it ripped. Oh, that was good. So it was where their aftermarket stuff was put in. Right there is a crimp connector. Oh, great. So they went around. Okay, so this is going around their aftermarket thing. Alright, I hate having to install aftermarket stuff, but what are we gonna do? We gotta get this started. So no wonder they're connecting this huge wire to this little tiny wire. With a crimp connector that's the same size. So I just want to see if this starts. Yeah, and it starts right up. Okay, so it's just this wire was ripped. I'm just going to use uninsulated butt connectors, and then from there I'll just crimp it really tight. Alright, let me get into it. Yeah, we should be able to fit one of these on. Perfect. Alright, let me just snip this back a little bit. So here, I'll just crimp it as tight as I could go on both sides, and it should be enough. With the insulated butt connectors, you don't have that much. Alright, yeah, that's tight. Now let's just see if we could maneuver this over. Alright, let me get some heat and we'll melt that down. Yeah, right. That's that. Tuck this back in, make sure everything still works. Yep, no problems. Okay, good. I'm driving it somewhere else. This is too scary. Where could I drive it? Into this parking lot? The hood's ajar, so I can't drive fast. Nah, there's not gonna be any parking here. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way to the back. Then I'll go get my truck. I'm gonna go right over here. All right, I'm gonna go get my truck. All right, well, now we're in a safer location. All right, put that back together. That's working, and we should be good to go. All right, thanks for watching.